What to know about Coco Gauff's mom, dad, and siblings. American tennis star Coco Gauff comes from a family of athletes. Her parents, Corey and Candy Gauff, who have been married for over 20 years, are often by her side at tennis tournaments, as are her two younger brothers, Cody and Cameron. When Coco Gauff won the 2025 French Open, she celebrated with her parents by her side. Following her win, Coco Gauff told Good Morning America how crucial her family has been in her road to success. "The support that I have is amazing, and especially my parents, for them to sacrifice so much and come on the road, and my brothers sacrificing time with their parents because they end up being there for me in those big moments, and my brothers being so understanding means the world," Coco Gauff said. "I truly can't do it without them." The tennis phenom's parents have watched her make history over the years, including at the 2024 Olympics, where she became the youngest American woman to win a singles match at the Olympic Games since Venus Williams in 2000 and the first tennis player to carry the flag for the U.S. at the opening ceremony, according to ESPN. In 2023, when Coco Gauff won the U.S. Open, the first people she celebrated with and thanked were her parents. "Thank you guys. You believed in me from the beginning," she said to her parents, adding of a special U.S. Open memory. "My dad took me to this tournament, sitting right there, watching Venus Williams and Serena Williams compete. So it's really incredible to win on this stage." Here are 5 things to know about Coco Gauff and her family. Coco Gauff has been praised for her athleticism on the court, and athleticism, it turns out, runs in her family. Corey Gauff was a basketball player at Georgia State University, while Candy Gauff was a star heptathlete on the track and field team at Florida State University. Candy was a very well-rounded athlete. She did the multi-events, which meant she had to run, jump, hurdle, throw, all those things. Terry Long, who coached Candy Gauff at FSU, told the Tallahassee Democrat in 2019. Corey Gauff told the New York Times in 2019 that he believes he and his wife's collegiate experience helped them in raising their daughter. "I think it helps parents when they have played as high as college or even pro," Corey Gauff said. "You better understand the process, and so you don't get too jittery about it. You don't feel like you're running out of time, so you are not rushed. You kind of meet your kid where they are at." 2. The family moved to Florida to help Coco's tennis career. Coco Gauff was born in Atlanta, but as a child she moved with her family to Delray Beach, Florida, where they continue to live today, to further her tennis training. 3. Coco has 2 brothers. Coco Gauff is not the only child in her family, as she has younger siblings, Cody Gauff and Cameron Gauff. "My brothers are the reason why I pursue tennis at a high level," Coco Gauff told GMA. "Cody always reminds me of the belief and kind of having that cockiness a little bit." Gauff also added, "Cameron always reminds me to just be joyful in the things I do, so I truly learn a lot from everyone around me." Cameron, a middle school student, plays tennis as well as basketball and football, according to Candy Gauff's Instagram account. Cody Gauff is pursuing a baseball career, according to his Instagram account. After her U.S. Open victory, Coco Gauff was seen on the court talking on her phone, which turned out to be a call with one of her brothers. "I FaceTimed my brother, but he didn't answer," she said in the post-match interview, adding that he did call her back. 4. Coco's dad was her first tennis coach, though his athletic background was on the basketball court, not the tennis court. Corey Gauff took the lead in coaching his daughter early on. He previously told the New York Times that he extensively studied the careers of other great tennis legends, including Venus and Serena Williams, be able to coach his daughter. In 2023, Corey Gauff stepped back from coaching his daughter full-time and is now more of a support system for her. "Like her mom, they're just really my support system," Coco Gauff said last week at a news conference after winning her quarterfinal match at the U.S. Open. "They're helping me remember, my clothes and everything. And my dad is still sending me scouting reports for every match. But my mom is more so, just being mom. My dad just being dad other than the scouting report part." 5. Coco's parents saw her potential early on. Born Corey Dion Gauff on March 13, 2004, in Delray Beach, Florida, Coco's first introduction to competitive sports came early. She was named after her father, Corey Gauff, but to avoid confusion at home, especially since her dad also went by Co, family members began calling her Coco, and the nickname stuck. Though she's one of the most recognizable names in modern tennis, a U.S. Open champion and multiple Grand Slam contender, Coco's rise wasn't merely about talent. It was a family project, one that began with parents who understood athletic ambition because they had lived it themselves. #Candy Gauff, the empathic educator and emotional anchor. Coco's mother, Candy Gauff, was a standout athlete long before her daughter picked up a racket. A Division I track and field athlete at Florida State University, she competed in hurdles and the heptathlon, demanding events that require speed, strength, and mental toughness. But Candy's role in Coco's life extended far beyond athletics. Teacher and homeschooler. When Coco began showing serious potential around age 6, Candy made a pivotal choice. She quit her teaching job to homeschool her so she could focus on academics and athletics without burning out. This allowed for flexible training schedules and close educational supervision, something few young athletes get. Emotional bedrock. Coco has described her mom as her emotional support system, someone who listens, comforts, and reminds her why she loves the game, not just plays the game. Having a parent who balances tough training with nurturing care is rare in elite sports, and Candy's role helped Coco grow into a well-rounded person and athlete. Glowing star generational inspiration. Candy's own mother, Yvonne Lee Odom, broke racial barriers in education by becoming the first black student to attend an all-white high school in Delray Beach. That family history of courage and resilience has influenced Coco's own activism and awareness beyond tennis. #Coco Gauff, the coach, strategist, and calm supporter. Coco's father, Coco Gauff, wasn't just there at her first tournament. He was one of her earliest coaches. Having played college basketball at Georgia State University, Coco knows athletic development firsthand. That experience gave him a calm perspective when nurturing a prodigy, not rushing her, trusting her growth, and meeting her where she was rather than forcing unnatural acceleration.